Valtopia. Valtopia magic. I've got some cards here. I don't want to talk about what's going on. It was pouring rain here in Los Angeles last night, and we had a lightning storm. It was amazing. The lightning kept filling the sky and going over and over again. And I've been living in Los Angeles since '97. I've never seen lightning storm like this. It was crazy. Sue, what up, Sue? How are you? Honey, get you a cup of coffee and come and join me. Cheers. So the lightning, how are you? The lightning storm was going crazy. Oh, I see that I need to plug in. Let me plug in, honey. And it was just, the energy was off the charts, and I could feel all this stuff manifesting as the lightning. I miss you too. Join us in the reboot. We're doing the reboot again or something. I miss you. I've been thinking about you and seeing your posts saying, where's my Susu? We're doing the reboot again, and I'm so excited, and we're doing a contest. So you can share the contest all over the place, and you could win a place in the reboot. Oh, that did not plug in. I wish we could keep playing the James Brown. What's up? Oh, I'm going to plug it in here. Honey. So I want to come on and give some fire today. How are you holding up, Sue? Are you doing awesome? You always look so happy and fun in your pictures. I love it. You have some fun friends, and you're always doing good stuff. Of course. Say hello, honey. Let me share this around so we can get some magical energy. I want to keep playing the James Brown. What? So share this around, and you want to share the link that I put in. It's crazy good, but crazy busy. Check out the reboot. Yes, honey. So I want you to see the links that I've put. You can enter a contest, and you can, it's all automated. And the more that you share and do all the things that it says on there, the more that you win the chance to win a free spot in the reboot. Yes. Yes, honey. All right, I'm sharing this to my page so that we can get some crew on here. We are going to talk about the things, all the things that are keeping you from your magic, honey. Your comfy zone is not your clarity zone, right? And I've been seeing people come when the cosmic energy peaks and then creep back and think, oh, okay, I'm cool, I don't need anything. And then you'll be back around. So let's deal with it now. Let's make it magic. All right, join me live right now. Share the stream. Okay, honey. We're going to do a Wednesday reading today, the weekly. And I did one, was it yesterday or Monday? Yes. Copy. And let's post that, and let's share into my free group, Valtopia. I have some good energy I want to bring through, and I want to see if I can tune in with you guys, whoever's watching the replay or watching live. And we're going to talk about this topic of clarity, because I see people coming and repeating the same things. You have to jump into a meeting. Okay, honey. Yeah, watch the replay. Love you. All right, so let's share this into some spots and get some more folks on the stream, get some energy going here, because it's a new moon, and we get to see what is creating some confusion or what might be coming up for review right now. And we get to, as a collective, adjust the energy and call in what we desire. And that's what we're going to be doing in the reboot. I'm so excited. Did you guys see the fun video that I did? I think it's so good. Check it out. Oh, it's not doing any sound. Oh, here we go. Your honey finds your flows. So editing myself. So I want you to... I've been sharing the video into the wrong place. I've been sharing the wrong video. That's hilarious. Come on now. Hi, Shakira. Say hello, honey. I want to talk to you guys, and I want to see what's going on, and I want to pull some cards. I thought I was sharing to, I saw they're sharing the live video, and I was actually sharing something else. That's okay. That is okay, honey. What'd you say? Bali girl. Yeah, I don't have a cold anymore, but I'm having a little pause, or it's taking me a minute to release all of the snot from my body. My rock star living is catching up with me, honey. I like to balance the fun of life and the inflammation in my body. How about you? So I actually was going to go to the sauna today and get a sweat on. Hey, Nicole, what up? Hi, Kanan. Yeah. So I miss Bali. Bali was amazing. I want to go back. Let me see where else I can share this and say hello to all my peeps. All my peeps, say hello. Excuse me. I'm telling you. Okay, I've shared to a bunch of places. Why don't we just have some fun today? What do you think? Should I share to like places I haven't shared in a minute? I've been laying kind of low since I was in Bali because I was creating new content. And my team has been putting it together and the button is ready. I feel like such a boss. What have you guys been up to? Tell me. I'm sharing to one more place and then I'll look up and just, I'll try in there again. I hadn't shared in there in a while, but I tried it again. All right, what's up? What's up, everybody? So Shakira, tell me what's going on. Everybody tell me what's happening. And so there's a new moon. We can plant seeds for new stuff. And I want to talk to you about your clarity is not your comfort zone. Because I see people retreating to their comfort zone all the time and then complaining about what's not coming through. And honey, I do it too. And then we wonder why we're not getting the results that we desire in our experience. And it's because we're letting ourselves get too comfy. Are you getting comfy in your comfy zone and wondering why you're not having clarity? Hi, Jane. Oh, you did a sauna yesterday? I love that sauna. I find it so effective at cleansing the body and coming into deep meditation and getting inspiration for new ideas, right? So I'm super pumped. I redropped the reboot and you can join. We're starting on Tuesday. And I even have a fancy contest. And last time we did the reboot, we had such a powerful shift for so many people. I posted the reviews in the link. I'll have to drop the link. Let's drop the link right now so you can look at it while we're hanging out here. Hang on a second. And what this is a group energy experience. I'm going to copy the link to the paid link, and then I'm going to also put the link to the contest. And the contest is all automated, so you can totally share it and have it working all. I don't have room to mess it up, right? With my fun artist energy. It's all automated. Hi, Sandy. How are you? What up? Shakira says I had a hard 2 weeks. Exactly, like comfy zone. Fear, blockages, not nice. You mean, are you asking if it's not nice? Yeah, the last couple of weeks really did take us out of our comfort zone, and then we had like a little reprieve, and then now it's a new moon, and there's still stuff coming up for review. And isn't that a blessing? Yay! I've been grateful. I've been having the clarity. I am doing the work. This is my big ass journal that I'm using to write into creation, my daily experience, and it's working. And this is what I'm teaching in my content right now. I'm teaching the daily pivots, the energy work, the sort of level of focus that you need to really come into integrity in all of your experience, and allow yourself to pursue your dreams. I'm having nothing less than pursuing your dreams. I'm not letting us stop at some mediocrity, some level of submission where we go, well, maybe I can have that. No, because we do better when we're actually attuned to what's calling us and don't ignore and be in denial of the highest version of our experience that's calling us, because that is what we came to do and be, right? Right. You're doing great, Sandy. Awesome. It is good times, and it is nice because it helps us see where we need to grow or shift or it's a blessing, but it doesn't feel like a blessing if you don't have the tools and the clarity to employ your own guidance. And that's what I'm sharing in the reboot. The reboot is going to be, it's a combination of some videos that I recorded back in November with a large group. So it's super inspired. And then I'm going to show up live every day and attune the content to those of you that sign up. So it's 333. The button is in the links. The first person to sign up gets a complimentary 20-minute virtual reading with me. This is, if you ever wanted to work with me and find out what it's like to hang out with me for a few days and really shift, this would be a fabulous opportunity. This is the one. This is designed to like let in some new people into the Valtopia sphere, and it's all leading into the 6-week class that I'm doing. So if you took this first and then the 6-week, honey. So if you're in my group Valtopia, you would have seen that I talked about a third eye clearing before this new moon. Who is feeling some need for clearing in their third eye? Give me a holler. You can talk in the replay too. Hey Laura, what up, honey? Yes, Sandy, so much positivity. Hi Donna. Donna, do you feel the vibes? Okay, feel your emotions. This is so coming up. There is a beautiful way to process your emotions without being afraid you're going to just be stuck in the past and get kind of trapped. And it's soul writing, and this is what we're doing in the reboot. And I know I'm like the worst one to avoid when I first started my journey, to avoid meditation, to avoid writing in my journal. I just couldn't sit still and focus in and hear the answers. And I'm teaching you, those of you who are so brilliantly gifted and highly aware and busy and accomplished that you think you don't have time for yourself, that is not going to fly anymore. And we need you to come ground in what's so beautiful about your vision and your own clarity, and stop being comfortable with anything less than your daily soul writing. And so I've come up with a really fun, fabulous way to get in touch with yourself and ground the magic, right? So yeah, these cards, right? So I learn this stuff, and then I forget it, and then I learn it again, and then I teach it, and then I forget it, and then I learn it again another way, and I teach it. And so every time I'm sharing it, it's like the evolved version of it. It's the advanced version. It's the current version that works with the energy now. And these are inspired ideas that are gifted to us, and you're calling them in. I feel you calling in. Okay, so whose throat chakra is popping right now? And this says the root chakra. So third eye clearing. Let's tune into the third eye. Tell me if you know how to feel your third eye, or if you see with your third eye. Talk to me about your experience of the third eye. Ooh, interesting that the card on the top is forgiveness. Hello. Let me take a sip of coffee. What's happening, crew? I want to know. And I want to know how this resonates for you about slipping into your comfy zone and getting comfortable with not coming in touch with what needs to happen on a daily basis. Like the decisions that you want to make to pivot your life into a place of prosperity and wealth and health and fabulousness and creation, not just for yourself, but for those around you, rather than kind of submitting to this and saying, well, that's okay, and surrendering to something that really isn't your highest vision, and then feeling misaligned, and then having to, at some point down the line, readjust how you live your experience. Well, you have a beautiful opportunity right now to reboot everything and take a look at it and just say, wait a minute, let me just stop and assess what's going on and actually feel my own energy, clear out what isn't really aligned anymore in this moment, all the emotions that might be trapped somewhere in my body after illness, after grief, after loss, after shifts, after change. You know, we're constantly evolving, and it is easy for us to hold on to things. And honey, you don't want to hang on to that stuff, because it doesn't allow you space to bring in new ideas and to bring in new emotions and new energies that let you expand into what you've been asking for, honey. You know what I'm talking about? I'm looking for some interaction from you guys. I wonder if there's a little delay. So I'm going to pull from the diagnostic deck, and I want you to know that if you want to ask me about the reboot, I'm online today for a few more hours before I get my kids. If you want to understand a little bit more about this work and how it shifts, ask me right now. I want to know. I want to hear. And I'm going to pull some of the, ooh, look, we got a bunch of these. So this is a group reading. Oh, looky, looky what we have. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have the Trinity, the trio, the Trinity. It's really vital and vibrant and life force giving to make sure that you have a balance to your experience. An aligned, balanced experience will create so much more momentum and connection to the all that is everybody, and that is you. And so a trio of connection is what's going to, which is it, not only connected in the earth, connected in your heart, connected in the cosmos, but the mother, the father, and the child. So there's this balance, this triangle of energy that you could tune into. And we talk about that in the experience that I'm offering. Now, this is the out of control card. So who is feeling a little bit like they've been out of control with this cosmic energy? Laura has third eye headaches, have been so intense. So if you're getting third eye headaches, okay, yeah, a lot of people are getting migraines and headaches. Hey, Amanda. So what you want to do is breathe into that space. So if you just allow yourself to tune into that energy there, and I'm going to tune in with you guys. Everybody that says, I accept, I'll tune in with you right now. Why not? We're grounded, we're connected. Let's allow this awareness that you can shift this energy yourself. So open up, like feel like you're expanding your head to allow for more space. Ooh, and when I did that, my ears started ringing, see? So we start to get more information coming in. Laura says she's all over the place emotion-wise. Okay, so what you want to do is account for your emotions. And this is what we're going to learn to do in the reboot. It's a very simple and powerful process of energy and writing and dedication to you and your clarity, and not staying in your comfort zone of confusion, of I don't know what I feel. No, you do know what you feel, and you can address it rapidly and then shift the belief that's causing that emotion and then move into another space about it. We can do this. We can do this, honey, so that you can go with the flow of your flow, not everybody else's flow, but your flow, so that you feel more in command, you feel like the boss, you're the boss of your dreams, you're living your dreams, and you're not sitting around in indecision and delusion and confusion and denial. Take charge and feel peace within by connecting into your own universal presence and guidance. Doesn't that sound like kick-ass? And I have all these videos. Your LFT has also been ringing. Lots of stuff coming through. It flows. I go back and read it. I'm like, okay, I get it. Yeah, yes. Well, I have all these videos that I recorded. I just uploaded them all yesterday for the reboot. And then, of course, I'm going to be coming on live again. And then I've been streaming through new stuff. The reboot's fun. I have a couple songs for it. Fight the fear and find your flow. Donna, you remember? That's a good cup of coffee, honey. I feel like reading cards. Shakira says, I so needed to hear this. Good, Shakira. What's the best part? What's coming through for you right now? The comfort zone? Like, get out of your comfort zone? I'm trying to figure out what to do with this hair today, honey. What do you think? What do you think? So, I want to play bongos in the group. I want to get the energy shifting. This is a unique, each container that I offer is a unique experience. Whoever joins in the experience is going to add to the creation of it. And I've intended that I want to get a lot more this time. So I'm running this contest. I want you to share and earn a chance to win or gift someone else in there. But the first person to sign up today, I'm going to do a reading for you, a 20-minute virtual reading. And we're going to get this shifting right now. And one of the things that I've found when I get support is that I get over myself much more quickly. I have a tendency to spin out in some anxiety, and not really anxiety, but confusion and overwhelm, because I get a lot of ideas and there's a lot of stuff I want to do. I'm super multi-passionate, and I bet you are too. That's why you're watching me. And I'm highly achieving, so I tend to be a perfectionist, which I'm sure you have that too. And what it does is it keeps us locked in a stagnancy and sabotage. And it's not fair for us to withhold the magic that we're meant to bring through by having excuses or not seeking the support to get out of that rut and to get on with the show. Because, the distraction is ours to choose, and everything is in the right place at the right time. But you also get to decide now's the moment to clear the energy in your throat, or to open up your heart chakra some more, or to allow yourself to open your third eye without getting horrible migraines and headaches, and to find a beautiful way to ground your root chakra and to feel safe and to feel free, and to write into creation what's going to happen every day, to the point where when what comes up isn't aligned, you go, nah, no, you know what? I don't like that. And instead of sitting there living, wondering if you can speak your truth, you'll speak your truth and you'll have the consequence, and you'll move through so much more rapidly, more powerfully. And the ripple effect of your very being will be just so powerful. Yes, this is the effect that I have with you in the experiences I'm bringing through. I'm extremely passionate about what I'm doing. I'm giving it my all. And I want us to get together in these groups, in these private groups, and open up and get through the stuff that's just holding us back. It's enough already. Let's just find a way to work through it every day and have a powerful presence and teach this to our kids. I'm teaching it to my kids. And I talked to my ex last week, and he's doing the attentions with the kids too. And it's like shifting the energy so fast. The words that you speak, the thoughts that you have, the people you associate with, the decisions you make every day, the fitness you have, what you eat, what you drink, everything. It's all like so powerful. And when you do it together with others in this way, virtually, and you have this commitment and this accountability, it's rock solid, honey. What do you think? Shakira says, top point is focus, right, connect, to remember who you are. Yep. Amanda says, I know exactly what you mean. Laura's back and forth, overwhelmed, and then I'll be good, just back and forth. Communication issues right now, hard shift to perception. Yes, and you know what, Laura, when we're shifting our perception and it's new, we tend to have a reflex, and the mind says, oh, don't let go of that. That's what you know. And if you let go of that, you're really going to be on your own, and you're going to be all alone, and you're going to die, and nobody's going to love you, right? Do you have that feeling of like, ooh? And it's a lie. If you feel this overwhelming sense of fear and anxiety, and it's like all too big, that is fear, and that's something that needs to be broken down and addressed. Okay, wait a minute. I'm having way too much anxiety and fear here. Is this true? Do I know, there's a way to work through this to where you have a daily pivot that brings you back into your strength so that you can take responsibility for your time and have a good time, honey. That's what we're here. We're here to live. We're here to live fully and to not cower in fear and run from our very beingness, right? And so, but when we first start shifting, it can be alarming to what we've known, and the comfort zone can seem really tempting. Like you want to go back to what you know. And especially when you first shift, you start thinking, oh, I've gone too far. I've gone too far, and I better go back now before I can't go back. No, you haven't gone too far. And you're allowed to stretch and expand beyond what looks around you and know what feels like right inside of here that's guiding you. You're allowed to raise the standard of being to align to what feels really good to you. That's what you're meant to come and do. You're meant to come and shift the pattern to where the next generation feels, oh, they can breathe, they feel free, they feel safe, they know how to shift their breath work in their body, and they have more space for that in their life. Like if you don't take the time to shift that in your life and you just submit to the program and feel completely overwhelmed and scared and sick, who the fuck's gonna change it? You know what I'm saying? Me? Yeah, I am. And my clients are, and everybody that signs up, and it's about getting into integrity with what's coming through from your soul and bringing that experience into life. Isn't that kick-ass? Are you a soul fighter for your own experience so you can live in full alignment with your dreams and longings and feel empowered and alive and want to jump out of bed in the morning? I am, honey. Laura says, been having heart chakra sensations throughout the day. Ooh, that's exciting. I kind of feel like, I don't have my Faya cards. I wanted to pull a little Faya card for everybody. Let me do, let's do some OT cards here around that heart chakra and third eye chakra. So Do you guys feel some release as we've been talking with the third eye? I noticed that the throat chakra went away. Yeah, we all need to ground and connect in with nature and connect in with the earth center. So who's going to sign up for the reboot and who has shared the contest? Come on. Alana, hey Christina. Ooh, I'm clearing some energy right now. Hey. So if you notice that the first person to sign up for the repaid reboot gets a 20-minute virtual reading, I would love to do that. Look at that. You are one of a kind. Celebrate it. There is no one like you, and your inclinations and your longings are meant to be brought through by you. And people are afraid to, disappoint the people around them or speak their very truth of what's coming through them, or to stand up for what they believe in, or to spend some money that feels right to them, but other people don't understand. And we want to hide things or be less than who we really are, and it doesn't benefit you or anybody else to do that. So quit it, honey. I've had enough of this sinus, you know what I'm saying? So how's it been going out there? What else is going on in the Valtopia sphere? What kind of classes are you wishing I'm bringing through? Because I'm following the divine inspiration, but I'm also open to hear what the crew is looking for, because that's what I'm here for. Look at that. Live in harmony with the mystery. That is what we're learning about in the reboot, and receiving too. It's time to open up and write in and ask for what, many of us in Valtopia are having trouble receiving because we're overgiving and we're overstealing others. And the work that I do is about bringing you back into alignment and balance with your ADD, with your creative genius brain, with your multi-passion, with your soul-inspired awareness, and to let it be like this really powerful source of creation and thriving in your life, not something that you're like ashamed of or you need to hide or you feel out of balance. Well, there comes that throat chakra again, ready to pop. What's up? Laura says, I've shared to many friends and fixing to share to my group. Yay. Are the links fixed yet? I sure hope so. I know Rosie's been working on everything because she's in England, so she's on a different time schedule. So she was working through the night, and she's very organized. So if you asked her about it, but I didn't have a chance to check yet. I hope the links are working. So I was thinking it'd be fun to do a thing where if you want it, maybe if one person wants to co-join with another, I would let you in today at 2 first. Like if you could join in with someone else, I would let 3. That would be 6 total in that way. Would that be fun? Can you guys find something like that? I was like, what's that sound? It's the video talking over here. I just really want to get the energy going in here. I want to get I know that this work is so powerful, and I know that many of you are feeling this. It's almost like I see you guys in slow motion and you're coming into it. It's like, come on now, you can do it. Because there's so much energy supporting us right now. Look at that. Challenges resolved in your favor. Yes. So these rituals, these routines, they're very powerful. I've invested a lot of money to get to this state of resonance with myself and with you, calling you in. And I trust that you're gonna, know that this guidance is for you, and you're not gonna lay around and wait on it. You're just gonna fucking go and do it, and know that now you're in, and now you've set your mind to it, you've decided, and this is the beginning of a huge transformation for you. The alchemy will be in effect. You'll be in my field, I'll be in yours, and we're gonna spend some time together and shift your perspective, shift your brain neural pattern, clear old stuff that doesn't serve. It all happens when you're in the container, and you start, your whole life starts to shift. My current clients can mention if they're still on, like what's happened. I'm actually wanting to interview some of you who did the reboot in November to see how things have shifted for you in the couple months since we did the work together. Let's get another quantum leap going here. It's amazing what happens in collective energy when you have a powerful manifesting guide like me, right? So Amanda says, I've been feeling a story developing in my head for the last couple of weeks for the first time in years. Yes, that's what's happening with me. Yes, Amanda's an amazing comic and screenwriter and spent many years in Hollywood and then walked away from it. And now she's been getting the fire burning again. I love it. See, that's the other thing I do is I bring people back into alignment with their dream. And usually after you've actually invested and worked with me, you'll be surprised what happens to you. And you're like, I can't believe I'm doing this, but I love it. And so it's not the kind of stuff you're going to find from some business strategist, honey. They're not going to fucking get you into alignment like I will. Because I'm not telling you what to do at all. I'm relaxing you into your own best guidance and opening up weird passageways and frequencies through humor, through color, through art, through just my very being and presence and my inspiration. And you're doing the magic. And you're coming back into, all of you come up with the weirdest stuff. I would never be able to tell you to go and do what it is that you guys come up with after you work with me. I'm like, yes, that just makes so much sense. But it has to come from you, right? I love how life works like that. It's just surprising and mysterious, like the card said, right? Huge shift for Christina. Laura did the abundance awakening and shifted pretty hard. It was totally badass. Afterwards, cleared a lot. Throat chakra started opening and I was inspired to write after 10 years. You're not the first person to say I wrote after 10 years or 15 years. And that's what the reboot will do. The gym I joined is HIIT yoga classes. It's the best thing I've ever done. I know, I keep getting the yoga card. I want to do hot yoga. Heart chakra too. How beautiful. See? And this is just from us hanging out together, watching some videos, right? How much homework did you have to do in the Abundance Awakening? It just happened from watching it. And it's because it's collective energy and we're meant to find each other and we're meant to unlock things for each other. And I'm meant to stream through what comes through. And I've had the courage to stand up time and again when it looked like it wasn't going well, because I know this isn't me. This is like collective wisdom coming through. And the more that you guys sign up and join in for these activities and share them, and we find our soul family, the more powerful our Valtopia collective is, and the more that we really align to our highest vision of what we're bringing through. As a collective, I'm very mindful of the collective and of being a connector and of being a guide, and that it's not me that's doing it, but I am creating an incredible space, a playground, if you will, a visionary, expansive playground, so that more and more of us come together and find each other and shift the dynamic of what is. Fuck yeah. Donna just clicked on the link and it seems to be working fine. Christina says, oh yeah, the Abundance Awakening was amazing. Thank you, and that's only $22. You can go to Valtopia.com right now and sign up for the Abundance Awakening if you're not ready to do the reboot. But I would say do the reboot. And you know what? For anybody, the first person that signs up gets a 20-minute virtual reading. And the second and third person that signs up, I would let them have the Abundance Awakening. I would bring you in there. Hi, Sunflower. The sound is off. I can't hear you, but I wanted to tell you look so pretty, and the glowy thing is awesome behind you. Great painting too. Thank you. Loving blessings. You're also supercharged, Laura, with your intuition. Good. Yeah. See, I wake you up. I don't know what happens, but your clairs open, your eye opens. Hey, Angela. And it's a soul awakening. And so let's do it. I want Shakira. Look at the top link right here and sign up and get that 20, be the first one to get the reading. I want to sign up 3 people today. And if you want to win the contest, like sign up to be the first one and then join the contest. And if you win, then you can, here it is. You can, I'm going to post this again to you, Shakira. You can gift it to a friend. And if you're doing this with a friend, it'll be so powerful because it's an expansive experience. All right, let me see if I can see the comments here. Yes, honey. All right, so I got to get back to business. I love being with you. Share this. Talk to me about your third eye opening and your clairs opening. Those of you who've done my work, keep sharing the magic because we want to get more of us in here and grow our collective energy And join the reboot. Be the first one to get the reading. Share the contest everywhere. There's all these groups I probably don't know about where we can help each other open up to our strengths, and we can create, not ruminate, right? Fuck the comfy zone. Get into a little curiosity about your life and your highest passions and callings, and bring that shit into presence, honey. It's time. All right. Thank you, Laura. Yes. Well, that's what happens when we come together, and you become lit up and luminous and firecracker too. And I have a new offering 1-to-1. Instead of meeting 4 times a month, you meet twice a month and unlimited Voxer access to me for 3 months. It's $888 a month. That is an amazing deal. I just felt like you didn't need to meet with me every week. So let's make an offering that works for more people. So if you want to know about that, private message me. I have a questionnaire for you. And sign up for the reboot. Be the first one. Own your frequency, honey. There's nobody like you. See you next time.